we're going to go live. Oh, maybe I should go live on Instagram at the same time I'm live on YouTube and push people to it. Let's see. We're going to compete. We have the Excursion Live Saga on YouTube on my phone right here. So I'm live twice right now. I'm live on YouTube on my computer and on YouTube on my phone. I'm going to see if YouTube is not pushing me on my computer because I am not vertical. And so in 39 seconds on my computer, or sorry, on my phone, I still have nobody. So that's fun. In 30 minutes on my computer, we have gotten 13 views. So whoever just joined on the phone, appreciate that. That is awesome. 1 minute in, we have 1. We are competing with the views on my computer. And, of course, Grayson Camo, #1 over on the phone. And my wonder is if I should go live on TikTok or something and do it easier and send people to this chat. So anyway, we're going to do both here and see what this YouTube algorithm thinks about having tons of different people live on the same channel, or one person live on the same channel in 2 different feeds. I don't know how this is going to work for them. This is going to really screw with them. It's all I'm worried about. Oh, it has a sweet echo. Yeah, I'm sure it does. We got a thumbs up. It's awesome. It doesn't look like it's sharing that one as much either right now. Normally it would jump right now, but it is only 2 minutes in, so we'll see. This is great. You guys get to see all this background stuff that happens where us YouTubers are playing with the algorithm. A lot of them would say fighting. A lot of them would say frustrated. You know, it's all just a game for me, and I don't really care. I just like hanging out with my friends, and being live is part of the way I get to hang out with my friends. So appreciate all you people that are in here right now on the phone. If you could hit the thumbs up, that'd be awesome. If you're also in on the computer, you should hit the thumbs up. That'd be awesome as well. We are competing right now between my phone and my computer, and trying to see which one gets more views in the time being. What is up, Miguel? Miguel is over on the computer live. We got Roblox on the iPhone vertical live. What is up, man? We are just competing here back and forth. I've been on live on my computer for a half an hour and gotten 14 views, and I've been live on my phone now for 3 minutes and gotten 4 views and 2 likes. 7 views now we're up to. The phone is already halfway there in 3 minutes. That is just insane and really stupid. So, yeah, we're just playing with the YouTube algorithm right now. And so I'm glad you can be a part of it. It's pretty fun. Pretty entertaining to have you guys in here on this. So, Hannah, what is up? We got 11 viewers already and 5 likes. We're up to 15 now on the computer. So that's in 30 minutes. This is in 3.5 minutes. We're at 11 concurrent right here. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. Hit that like button. We are competing right now between 2 lives. We're doing a test. I am live on 2 devices on the same different channel. And I'm live on my computer right here. I'm live on my phone right here. Computer, phone, and we are competing. My computer has been live for 30 minutes, has gotten 16 views. My phone has been live for 4 minutes, it's gotten 12 views, 7 likes. Appreciate you guys pushing that like button. Keep this thing going. Let's hit that like button on both of these devices. Let's see if we can get this thing doing some things. So I'm just super curious to see what happens here. We have a poll going on the other ones. We got Roblox over here saying, let's beat the computer. I think that's not going to be a problem. We had already the more congruent viewers on the phone, but you guys are going, it's just so funny to me. What a mess. What a mess. We're going to start a poll here, see how many Excursion owners are over here. Own an Excursion. Yeah, typing and talking is really hard. Perfect. I don't know where to put this thing. We're going to just make it smaller. Great, great. Okay, so concurrent viewers I actually can't see on the phone, so I don't know. Total views, though, on the computer. Oh, I have 10 right now viewing on the computer versus 5 on the phone. If you are just now on the computer or on the phone talking to me, this is really interesting. So I am live on my computer. COD95 says it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, COD95. Happy birthday to you. Birthdays are a big deal. Oh, concurrent viewers just jumped on the phone. We are up to 20 at one time, competing between a computer live streaming and a phone live streaming on YouTube. Same channel, same account, different titles. This is the Saga one over here on the phone. This is the ×2 because I've had some problems already on the computer. And so already going up. We've got some birthday cake emojis rolling through on both of these. Appreciate that. We got the likes up on the phone. So far, the phone is up for likes. We have 18 likes. Sorry, 8 likes on the phone. And then we only have 5 likes on the computer. Southern Revival Automotive just commented, telling me about his Excursion. He's got a 7.3 Excursion with 417,000 miles. That is awesome. What year is that? Does anybody have more miles in the comments in the page? I definitely don't. I have 350, only a measly 350 on my 7.3 Excursion. That Ford Excursion flex, loving Ford Excursions, man. I am the Ford Excursion guy. That is why Data Eros, the Southern Revival, is talking about their Excursion, because I'm the Ford Excursion guy. So, what's up, Giggity? I see you over here in the computer feed. That is awesome. We are doing a little test right now between the computer and the phone. I'm live on both. So, I don't know if you saw 2 lives when you got to my page today. I'm not really sure. What did that look like for you, Giggity? Let me know. They better be giving me a cut. They give you. It stopped me to put an ad in here. It like paused me. It did ask me if it was gonna run mid-roll ads, and I was like, yeah, do them really not very much at all, because I didn't know what that would do. I hope I get a cut. Yeah. Data Eros, you're right, man. It's what every driver wishes they had, though. The Ford Excursion is basically the best SUV ever built. I mean, if you drive an SUV, you wish you have an Excursion. That's pretty much how it goes. Grayson Camo just posted in the phone feed the first link. This is the link to the Ford Excursion event. This is April 9th through the 12th at Maris Adventure Park in Texas. This is going to be epic. If you're an Excursion owner, I want you there. We've already got some people signed up. It's going to be epic. I am so looking forward to having you guys there, meeting you, getting to hang out for the weekend, and driving across the country on 40s. It's going to be great. Oh, awesome. Southern Revival, you did my my light behind the grill trick. I really like that. Isn't that nice, where it's hidden back in there and you don't have to worry about people stealing them, but you have tons of lights. So, Roblox. I've been live for 9 minutes on the phone, and I have been live for 33 minutes on the computer. So the difference is like 24 minutes between them. So, yeah, COD95 says his dad has 500,000 on his truck. Is that an Excursion, COD? Doesn't count. Best $40. Yeah, did you get the Amazon light bar, man? I'm so impressed with those Amazon light bars. The viewers on the computer, total view count right now, we have 7 watching right now. We also have a goal going on over there that I'm going to show more of this truck behind me if we hit that goal for Super Chats on the YouTube channel. And Hunter Love just added to that. He is the number 4 of 5 that we need for me to pick this computer up, walk around, show you guys more about the Moab Excursion, and do all that. It's moot. Yes. It's moot. Where have you been? Under a rock? If you're an Excursion owner, you need to come to this event, my friend. If you scroll up a little bit, you can find an event, or you go to my YouTube or my Facebook channel, my Facebook page, you will find that there is an event there, and it's moot. If you have an Excursion, you need to come, man. If you're in Texas, you need to be there. This is going to be an epic thing. It's April 9th through the 12th, Maris Adventure Park. The link is right up there. And, yeah, going to be amazing. What an event. Yes, Roblox is right. It's going to be what an event. That is what people are going to say afterwards is what an event. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So, I'm just excited to meet you guys. I know a lot of you that I talk to a lot. I mean, a bunch of you. Uh-oh, Jeeping Adventure in the house. Watch out. That's not... Let's see. Does that change the... Ooh, whew, yeah. Can I dim this thing down? How do I dim this thing down? I don't remember how. There's a way. Is this bright? It's like bright. I just turned on my little light. Whew. Whew. But it looks better in the computer screen. What do you guys think? Should I turn the light on, turn it off? I don't know. You tell me. All right, Hunter. Peace out, my friend. I'm warm now. Yeah, I'm super warm. It's warm up here. Current viewers. Let's see. We're doing a little competing. Looks like a campfire. Oh, yeah. We are competing here. We have 21 views total on the computer, and we're at 9 viewers right now on the phone. I already have 10 likes, though. The phone is killing it with the likes. Roblox, am I in a garage? Yes, sir. I'm in my garage. And yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. So obviously I need to keep live streaming from my phone. I was trying my computer this week, and I love you guys on the computer. I'm so glad you're here. But holy smokes, YouTube doesn't. That's the thing. YouTube is not as interested in the computer as it is in the phone lives. And that's okay. But this is a great test. Great test for you guys if you want to know an A/B test. Exinbill says, am I an AI or a real person? You know, I get that question every week now, and I think it's quite funny. I don't know how anybody could think I was AI. Nobody would create an AI that was this ugly with this hairline. I don't know, maybe they would. But no, I'm not AI. Well, that one needs to go away. We're not going to talk about shaving parts like that on my feed. But yes, Exinbale or whatever, I'm a real person, 100% pure American realness. So yeah, so you guys need to keep hitting that like button to beat the computer. And if you want to donate on the phone, you guys can compete with the donations too. There's already been $20 donated in super chats over there on the computer, and that's what the phone should really be competing with, is seeing what the donations you guys can do. So anyway, that's what we're doing. We're on both. We've got our friends in here, and we're just playing around, messing with some things. And so I'm just glad to have all you guys here, whether you're on the computer, whether you're on the phone. Ask any questions on the Ford Excursion stuff down below. But this is, this chat could get out of hand if we really go crazy on this. Money K9 says he loves Trump. Does Trump know that? Or it sounds a little weird. That's exact. Thanks, Giggity. Thanks. Yeah, an AI would definitely say that he was not AI. I don't even know. How would you show yourself not AI? Like, do I need to get up and moon the camera? Like, I'm not going to do that. AI would be like, look at this hairline. I don't think... Would an AI really say that? Has anybody actually seen that? Southern Revival Automotive says he loves excursions. Yeah, man. I'm with you, Southern Revival Automotive. It's real fun to have an excursion. So much fun. Especially when they're in pieces all the time. Now, I have one that's great. And the other one is, the other one needs more. Regular fingers? Is that the, gotta have 10 fingers? I have 10. Somebody asked about AI. There's only 10. There's not, yeah. They're not regular, though. They're very crooked. So, we can't get a tour until we hit the super chat goal. And so if you want to tour the garage, we have got to get that super chat goal. Definitely AI. Thanks, Giggity. Yeah. Greenhead Delta Blue. I remember you were looking last week. You know what? I think you made the right decision. If everything you looked at needed something, everything was going to need something. So definitely not a clue. The goal was 5 donations on the computer. We're at 4 on the computer. And I can't start a goal on here for you guys, which is kind of dumb. I thought I could at one point, but no, I can give myself all kinds of effects. But yeah, I still can't, like, do a goal on here, which is just ridiculous to me. But yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so Southern Revival, that is rough. The one guy. Good evening, my friend. My day has been epic. My fantasy football team is killing it. My Seahawks won. And, you know, doing the thing, doing the life, up here live, hanging out with you guys. And Roblox is on the computer now. Oh, does that mean he's going to donate and get this thing going? Well, let's see. Let's see how we're doing here. Go Hawks. That's right, that one guy. So, Roblox going back and forth. We've got a bunch of people on both. This is actually really fun to have both going. And just hanging out with you guys. So this is really fun. Glad to be a little bit entertaining, swapping these things back and forth. And yeah, I see you, Roblox. Back and forth, back and forth. Love it. Love that journey. So, yeah, we're at 42 minutes on the computer. We are at 18 minutes on the phone. We got 11 thumbs up on the phone, 6 on the computer. Roblox, I hope you hit the thumbs up while you were over there on the computer one. And yeah. Giggity, don't donate. Save up for tickets, man. I know they're a little expensive. I'm sorry, but it does cover like your camping and all the stuff for the weekend. So like it is a weekend. So it's like, what did I end up? It's like $75 a day or something. So yeah. Seth Critton, okay, whatever. Nice. So, anyway, yeah, we're just hanging out, talking excursion event stuff, talking all that. Yeah, what other ideas do you guys have? What would you like to see at the event? Anderson Hernandez, howdy. Thanks for saying hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn at you. I am doing a little competition right now, literally live on 2 different devices, and we are live on my computer over here and live on my phone right here, and we're just kind of competing with what the views get on the computer versus the phone, and so that's what's going on right now. But I'm Bryce. I am the Ford Excursion guy, and I have an entire channel of Ford Excursion stuff. If you own an Excursion or you want to off-road a full-size Ford, I've got some pretty good content on how to build a truck to work really well off-road as far as full-size Fords go. And And yeah, Robux, when we hit that goal, we're at 4 of 5 on the super chat. We need one more super chat. And then we're going to see the full excursion. The full excursion. And then I'm going to have to do it twice. So yeah, I got people texting me all over the place. Like, that's a friend right there that's coming to the event, sending me a picture, sending me a video of their excursion. So who knows what's going on there. I bet that excursion, they were just finishing up with a coil swap. So I bet that thing is ready to go. So yeah. Yeah, I'll give you the full excursion and the tour for that last super chat donation, you know, just because we're in here doing this. So gonna be great, gonna be fun. Just trying to have fun with you guys. Wyoming, DJ Puckett, what up? Bow, 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 DJ. What's up, man? Got another guy in. Well, Hunter's gone now, but yeah. Do I watch WWE? No. I do not understand wrestling. I don't know why anybody would watch it. I watch football. That's it. And then I watch more football. And then I watch basketball. That's it. I don't have much time to watch TV, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah. Giggity, are you... was it Giggity that said they were working on the tickets? My football team is the Seahawks. I live in Washington State, so it's required. Yeah, you're not allowed to live in Washington unless you like the Seahawks. So if you live in Washington and you don't like the Seahawks, shame. Shame! Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I figured as much. But you also are trying to save up for... Because, Giggity, you have to drive, too. So we all have to drive. We have to save up and get gas money and all. I'm saving up, too, man. Don't worry. The Ravens. Baltimore, man. Baltimore hasn't been that great this year. Kind of disappointing. They need something. They need something. We like Mike McDonald a lot, though. So, thanks for him. Yeah. Giggity, remind me where you are. 600 in gas. I don't do the gas estimations. That's for future me after the event to deal with on the credit card. I will be driving. We got Big Bull over here. Says, are we giving away the Bob excursion at the end of this stream? Guys got jokes. That's pretty great. No, sir. No, sir, we're not. Nice, Braun. I love it. You're in Iowa, Roblox. That's awesome. Middle of North Carolina. Oh, so you're coming from the other coast too. Yeah, I haven't. I think I'm gonna be at like this trip. Last year in April we drove like 6,000 miles. I think this one will be like 5,000 miles. And just in quick math, that's a lot of gas. 10. So it's Big Bull, you're right, man. It's always worth a shot. Come to the excursion event. You never know what we're going to give away. Might be giving away an excursion. Who knows? Big Bull, do you own an excursion already? Or, what's up? Braun, I am in Eastern Washington. Yeah, 6,000 miles was a lot. Which means I'll be going through, and then I'm going to wheel in between that 5,000 miles. So I don't know. So anyway, yes, sir. Where's Zesty over here? 6.7? Big Bull says he's got a 05 with a 6-liter. Awesome, Big Bull. Hey, you should come to the excursion event, my friend. That is, I hope you've heard about it. I imagine you have. But that's an event that's happening, both feeds, for next year. It's April 9th through the 12th at Maris Adventure Park in Texas. we're all going to drive to get there, folks. I picked about as center as I could. I'm driving 26 hours. I think it's 1,600 miles for me, or 1,800 miles. It's a lot, and it's going to be epic. I'm so excited about it, and I want all of you guys to come. The tickets are live now. They are, I'll put this in the feed right below you, Big Bull, so you can see the link to the tickets. And yeah, you like fail videos? I am a fail, so you can watch all that stuff on here, and definitely do videos of me failing. They're not funny, but during the trip, Roblox, I will. Yeah, I'll be live probably from. So the trip will be interesting. So I'm gonna be going. So it's basically like the last week of March. Watch the channel. I'll be going from here to Sand Hollow, Utah, and then up to Moab, then over to Waco, Texas, then up to Claude, Texas, and it's going to be awesome. Big Bull, you definitely should, my friend. If you are on Facebook, you should definitely go to Geeks 4x4 on Facebook, and then if you go under, the pinned post, the top pinned post is the event, and you should click on that, check out the event. Definitely just put it in your Facebook thing so you can get reminded about it, and then ask questions or whatever you want on there. Or, right here, Big Bull, ask me any questions you want. I don't know where you're located, any of that stuff, so. Merry Christmas, Southern Revival Automotive. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. I will probably be live one more time next week, but then I'll be off the week between Christmas and New Year's. But just love hanging out with you guys, so appreciate you being here, my friend. Giggity says I went basically up a wall. I don't know, man. The truck drives over stuff, but it also, like, I failed at a lot of things building it, or my video skills have failed, and so, you know, all the stuff. So, it's just fun to watch. The truck right now doesn't run, doesn't have a starter in it, doesn't have any battery cabling. But it's fine. It's fine. Who needs that stuff? I think. I can't see why you would. Small failures lead, you know, you have to learn from the failures, and that is the idea. And yeah. So yeah, that's the goal, is to, you know, to always learn from your failures and get better and make your vehicle better because of it. Like when you drive into a rock and bend your steering rod, you realize that steel, although it's strong, might not be the best for a steering rod because aluminum bends and then bends back. So just kind of like boing, it goes boing, and it goes back. And then steel bends and stays stuck instead of going back. So we're gonna be switching to aluminum for the lowing. Yeah, it doesn't bend back. No, I mean, I could probably put it in the tube bender and bend it back, but I'm not gonna run it anymore if it's bent back straight. So yeah, I gotta get, that's my next upgrade for the Excursion. So Roblox, you see this truck behind me? It has all the money in it. So those things are fine with me. I have no problem. But I spend my time when I can get it on this truck. So yeah. Thanks for all those hearts coming through. Appreciate the heck out of those. That is amazing. On the phone feed, we've got some hearts coming through. Also have 16 likes over here on the phone, which is awesome. Switchblade says hi. Hi. And over here, we've got 6 viewers just watching me talk to the phone and do whatever on the computer. I appreciate you guys so much. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for just caring about somebody like me. It's a vibe for real. Yo, what up, homie? Glad to have you in here. I feel like I recognize that name. Have you been into my lives before? I think you have. But maybe you haven't. Who knows? But it's a vibe. So, yeah, definitely hit that likes button on any of these feeds. That one or that one. We're doing a little test here. If you are newer, if you are just joined the feed here, we're doing a little bit of a test between live on the phone, live on the computer. And so you've got one that's this way and the other one that's this way. And we're just seeing what YouTube does pushing them, and I think it's quite interesting because I currently have 11 viewers on that one. Overall, I've got 6 viewers over here on this one. So yeah. Roblox, you have seen one of my lives. That's awesome. Big Bull says, loves the channel. Is pretty sure he's watched all the videos. Dude, Big Bull, thank you. I'm sorry you've had to sit through some of them. There's been a lot of learning curves that I've had to do. I've done a lot of retake videos, as I was saying over here. I, definitely have learned things and then made another video about the same thing as I'm telling you that I did it wrong. Pookie ASD says, hi, Rusty. I'm not Rusty. Rusty is a friend of mine. My name is not Rusty. His name is Rusty. It has to be Rusty. Justin, what is up? It is somewhat cold. It's not in my garage. I mean, it's 65 is what that thing says right now. But when you're sitting still, it's nice to have a cap on. It's pretty nice. Braun says, thanks for promoting the one-of-a-kind, amazing excursion. Appreciate that. Have not hit the goal yet, so we're not there yet. The goal is over here on the computer. The goal is one more super chat. So yeah, have not hit the goal yet, Roblox. So yeah, Justin. 80 degrees in Phoenix. That's ridiculous. It was 65 here in Washington this week. It was nice and warm. I know. It's Smoot. I totally agree. There needs to be more excursion owners. Always. Huh. Yeah, Giggity. It was, once I got everything out of the interior, it wasn't that involved. And then I got back to the gas tank problem, and it was really a thing. It was seriously, it took me a long time to get the gas tank. And even still, I do wish... I have not hit the gas tank on anything, and I think what I would like to do is actually make the gas tank taller. And if I can make it 2 inches taller and then build the nice skid plate for it, then I would have some more... I'd have 5 more gallons in the tank in the back. But I have a saddle tank that's going to go in the middle, so yeah. Crybaby, it's me, says he has my DoorDash. That's pretty funny. Iowa, they say it's 20 degrees. Gross. Awesome, Big Bull. I'm glad that video was helpful. I'm going to make another one, I think. I'm just going to, literally take the phone and go over all the nuts and bolts. Show what it all sits like and looks like so that you guys can see it as you're doing it. Also, Big Bull, I did create an entire parts guide. They're on the video, but if you just want one you can print out, it's on my Stan store. So it's stan.store/geeks4x4. I think I can put it in the chat. Stan.store/geeks4x4. If you copy and paste that into your browser, that'll come up over here. Stan.store/geeks4x4. I have an entire guide that I created, gives you all the parts that I used, all the insights that I learned in one really easy to read place instead of having to go back over to all the videos and try and learn everything. It's $10, just helps me, helps the channel a little bit. It's think of it as a donation to the channel. But I appreciate all of you guys. Roblox is both places. Woo! You're everywhere, man. You're everywhere. So yeah, that's what I did over there, Big Bull. So I did, like I said, I did make it $10. It's just think of it as a donation. I'm just trying to, the more I can make from this, the more I can do this more and make more content for you guys. And so I'm just trying to find little ways to $10 here, and then there's actually a full community over there if you want to go on the Stan store and check out my community page. I've got a whole community that's just excursion owners, and we're just going to be full excursion stuff, like a Facebook group, but without Facebook. And I know a lot of people don't like Facebook, so I figured I would do that. I made it super cheap, and it's just a thing. So like I said, I'm trying to make this to where I can do this, do more videos for you guys, do more content, and talk to you guys more. I love just talking about these trucks. I love making videos on these trucks. I love working on them. And I don't get to do it enough because I have to do other jobs, and it's really annoying. So yeah. Hour west of Chicago says they're 3 degrees and negative 15 wind chill. Pookie, you're on here as Pookie. A trunk supporter. Yeah, I like trunks. Trunks are great. I like SUV rear hatches better than trunks, though. So, definitely, you know, yeah. Pookie, are you going to switch, or do you want me to add you? 68 Havasu, you're only a couple degrees warmer than me. Jeez. Yeah, it's not. That's why Washington is flooding, because we're so warm that all this rain is just happening. So, there you go. Who's the Pookie ASD then? Grayson Camo. That's you as well. Dude, seriously, Giggity. The trunk supports. If you want to talk about trunk supports around here, the extended hatch struts, top of the line. Geeks 4x4 store on Amazon. Stop hitting your head. It's pretty great. If you have a lifted truck, it's also... Yeah, that's what I thought, Pookie. So yeah. I know a lot of cars. You know, I know enough about cars. But I do like cars a lot. They're kind of fun. Yeah, it's moot. I get that. My wife doesn't like it. Oh, the best story, and I should have filmed this. It would have been really funny. I had parked on, like, obviously this truck gets parked on weird things. And I had parked on, like, kind of like a hump where, in the middle of nowhere. And my wife opened it, and the Grace part of Grayson Camo and my wife had grabbed stuff out of the cooler, and they're both standing there just looking up at the top hatch. And I just could read their minds of, like, what are we going to do here? Because it was a solid 4 feet above both of their heads. And, yeah, it was really funny. So, Roblox, what's your favorite muscle car? Tell me about it. I love that you guys are bouncing back and forth between the computer and the phone, too. I think that's really fun. Also, the phone is slaying the computer. I don't know, like, the actual... I can't see the total viewers on the phone until I'm done. But the current viewers on the computer, I have 5 of you. Love you guys. Tracking through. It's awesome. Still with you. I've currently 11 on the thing. SRT Hellcat. That's not really a muscle car. That's a new fat version of a muscle car. There we go. A 69 Charger. That's more of a muscle car. Big Bull. I have not. Big Bull asked over here on the computer. He said that... Yeah, 16 on the phone now. He said that... Have I messed around with the silicone SMB mounts for the body mounts? And that's what was his question. He said he's only met one guy, and he said they were a game changer. Now, I would be super curious. Hopefully somebody comes to the Excursion event with those so that I can ride in it and see if I actually notice a difference. White crackers if you... Oh, okay. I would like to not have the profanity, but we don't really care about your Tacoma because it's a tiny little truck that's not really a truck. So, I have not hit the goal yet, Robux, no. But yeah, no, I have not used those SMB mounts. I really need to do the mounts on my white truck. They're starting to go bad. But surprisingly, Bob's mounts are not, which is just crazy because this truck is just getting brutally twisted every time I drive it. So... Waffle, you're pretty funny. See how funny you are hidden. Yeah. Dak Dog. Got the trolls out now. It's time for the trolling to begin. So funny. We hit 39 minutes, and the trolls hit us on the phone. No trolls on the computer yet, though. That's kind of interesting. Kind of nice. But I just like to talk to a lot of people, and it seems like the computer is just, the wide way is not interested in letting me talk to a lot of people. We have a total view count over here on the computer, guys, of 23, and we have 13 on the phone currently. So we have 4 currently on the computer. But appreciate all you guys that are on the computer. Thank you. Yeah, they add no value. It's ridiculous. And I don't understand why the trolls just come in here and just start pressing. But I don't really care. If your life is so sad that you have to come on here and pick on me to feel good, you know, I can't do much better for you. All I can do is say thank you for your time. I appreciate you. And go find some better things in your life. That's all that I want to tell those people that are out here trolling. I don't know if they're AI bots or I have no idea what they are, but that's my view on trolls, hateful comments, all that stuff, right? If your life is so sad that you have to come online and pick on somebody, I just feel really bad for you because that's really sad. So, am I an AI? Morgan Wenzel, no. I'm about as non-AI as I could be. Roblox, do I like seafood? You know, I do. I like sushi a lot. But salmon. Lobster really doesn't agree with my body. But other than that, yeah. Then your 3-year-old's daughter. Wow, interesting. That was remember how I talked about people coming on and just saying mean comments? Like, I guess my voice seems high. I don't really know. But that's really funny. Yeah, at least they are famous because they're coming on here and picking on somebody and really just like upping their game, you know, making somebody feel better about themselves, and that really. So I'm glad they're feeling better about themselves by picking on me. So good for them. Yeah, lobster is good, but my body, nobody can be in the room with me. You can't breathe. Big Bull, I appreciate you coming around today. Appreciate you asking some questions. I really hope to see you at the event, my friend. The event's going to be a really good time. This is the first one, so if I could get as many people in it as possible. I want to keep doing this event. I want this event to be a yearly thing. I want it to be huge. I want it to be the biggest gathering of excursions that this country has ever seen. So please consider the first one. And if not the first one, definitely consider it. I'm going to hope to do the same amount of time for the time frame for the next year. So, yeah. Roblox. Oh, yes. White Cracker. Yeah, it's just a small little truck. It's the size of, like, I don't know, a plastic pickup bed and that stuff. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't impress me that much. I'm also just not a Toyota fan, so you could tell me you had a Tundra and I wouldn't be impressed either. I'm just not that. So, appreciate it, Big Bull. You know where to get the tickets, and appreciate you hanging out. So, if I don't recognize you in person, Giggity, oh, that's rough. As long as everybody introduces themselves as their online names that they've talked to me on, I'll be stoked. The best part is if people are going to show up and be like, I'm Bill. And I'm going to be like, great, I've never met you, Bill. And they're going to be like, no, I've talked to you a ton, Bill. And I'm going to be like, what? And then you're going to say, oh, I'm Giggity. I'm like, oh, yeah, you should introduce yourself as that. I don't care what your actual name is. I'm kidding. Roblox, I already said I like muscle cars. There's an echo in here. Thank you, Grayson Camo. You guys are posting up the Facebook event page and the Excursion event tickets. The Facebook page is where you guys want to start. That has all the information and some discussions going on and stuff like that. And if you have any questions, feel free to post them on the discussions. Would love to answer them in there. And, yeah. Ugh. Giggity's we already lost him. White crack. I mean, sure, if that's what you want to see, that's fine. What the frick? Oh, man. I lost Giggity. Called him Bill. He's over. That's a bummer. Yeah, our Braun. So our Braun has a Tacoma and an Excursion, and he says that the Excursion is a beast, and the Tacoma is great for light work. So she will become Bill. Is Giggity a girl? Do we know? No idea. I have no. Yeah. Do the walk around and you'll stick around. I don't know. I don't have the extra. There's one more donation that needs to happen between one of these things. One more. One more super chat donation. The troll thinks is great. That one, despite people. Master Papa is over here on the computer. Yes, sir. This is a V10 Excursion. Got a 7.3 over there, but this is my toy, and it's a V10. It's a lot of fun. What a cult. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm just not the big fan of Toyotas, but I'm not the big fan of. I very much dislike Chevys. I very much dislike the way Dodge rides. I very much don't like Kias. I mean, whatever is what it is. I'm not hating on anybody. Roblox, you back and forth. Nice. Yeah, I'm not hating on anybody. You know what? If that's a truck you have and that you love, that's awesome. I've seen Tacomas go tons of different places. They can be super capable off-road if you're willing to scrape up a little bit because they're a little low slung. And the IFS is really a downside too. So yeah, that's the problem with Chevy currently is that they're like dying. They're killing engines at like 15 to 20K. That's not useful. Yeah. I don't want that. None of that. But yeah, Chevy's got like the best riding vehicle around. It's great. But yeah, just me. Yeah, like a rock. Used to set on things, not to drive around. Yeah, poor Chevy guys. Oh, appreciate that, Roblox. Love it. Love that like button being hit all over the place. It is awesome. The phone is just slaying what is happening over there, though. It's kind of crazy. It's just like not getting pushed at all. And yeah, I don't know. Don't know what to say. We learned something today. If you want to go live and get pushed to a ton of people, you have to go live vertically, not horizontal. Well, if it's the same account, the like button doesn't change, Roblox. Yeah, Giggity, I agree. The EcoBoost they've done pretty good. But yeah, Pro Edit, send me an edit of my bobbed Excursion. Message me on Instagram. Hit me up, man. I would love it. Oh, it's on the same accounts. Gotcha. Yeah, other people, if you're in here, you want to hit the thumbs up button. Let's get us a 20 thumbs up. We got 17 right now. We need 3 more. Admire the name Grace. Why that name if you like? Well, Grace and Camo, you have to explain that. It's moot. 80K, get a Land Cruiser. Yeah, maybe. Those have their own things. Darlene Cleveland says, are you my long-lost dad? Probably not. Sorry. But, funny comment. So, whatevs. But yeah. Got Roblox back over here on the computer. single watcher. I think I'm going to end the computer stream, guys. We're going to go straight to the phone, and we're going to get this thing done. Not done, but we're going to. So, yeah, 24 views over time. We did the stuff, and yeah, pretty great. So, I'm going to go to my channel now. Sketch Souls, what is happening, man? We were doing a little test here. I was live on my computer and live on my phone at the same time, and I was trying to figure out which ones of these things were, like, was really being pushed by YouTube. And so that was, like, what I was doing on the end of this over here. And so instead, now we are fully live on the phone only. I can use my computer for chatting, and we're doing that. So that's what's happening. Unreliable car, unreliable person. You're totally right, White Cracker. Giggity, it looks like an Excursion. You know, the usual. But yeah, I just ended the stream on the computer, and it got like 23 views over an hour and a half. Extremely disappointing. And yeah. So didn't fall for your ruse. No, Giggity. I need that one more donation. That one more. 99 cents gets it. 99 cents. So funny to watch it on the computer too and have both. Yeah, I just need to have all these tabs open. I need to give myself a setup, and then I can use my phone, chat on the computer with you guys. So I'm working on this, trying to get this whole thing really dialed for you guys. I wish I could. Oh, Giggity did it. Giggity did it. That's 5 for the day. Okay. We're going to get up. We're going to do a tour. We're going to do a first time ever on the live. We're going to do a tour of Bob. Unplug the phone. It'll last for a little bit. And pop it over here. Okay. Giggity. Okay. Exorcism. Great. All right, I'm going to flip the camera. This is the mess that's going on in the garage right now. Got a product right here that I got to review. All the battery cables are on the ground of the truck. But this is the Bob Excursion. So it is called the Bob Excursion because this... He just called you Bill, Giggity. Can't even do it. Fred says, hello there. What's up, Roblox? Okay, so this stripe right here is here because there's a seam. So if you look, kind of see there's some Bondo marks and some weld marks and everything. And there is my seam from where I cut it. And I cut about 12 inches out of it, which is about the width of this here stripe. This is a Lexicon rear window, so it's plastic. And so I can lean into trees and not have it break. Let's go around the back here. So you can see how close the tire is to the back. And then coming around the back, I built a custom bumper back here. It's got a custom gas tank. And yeah. Shackles are flipped. That's not a factory thing. Still factory. This has completely factory rear springs on it. Method 701 bead grip wheels. And here's the inside. So headliner is completely gone. I removed all of the rear HVAC because all those lines are in the headliner. There's no unit over there anymore either because the unit wouldn't fit in that corner anymore. And that's where the unit goes for the heat and the AC for the rear. And then, yeah, it's just kind of gutted. So the back doors are filled. The actual back doors have the stuff off of them too, though, because I can put it in there. That is the car I've been building. So anyway, built a cool mount for my tire table. That thing is super cool. It just goes around any tire. Pretty awesome. And then I built this whole setup right here. It'll get tied into the cage at some point when the cage happens. And I have a bender now, but I need to build a cage. And then it's got a ham radio and yeah, Grayson camo. The windows are not made out of glass. And then mic tuning 12 game. And then PRP daily driver seats inside. So these windows are Lexicon. So it's just like it sounds, Lexicon plastic. I don't know if you can see, but you can press against them. Actually, I folded some pieces that I cut off of these because I just cut them out to fit the space, and then bolted them in. And I tried to break some of these pieces, even like little slivers that I cut off, and they would literally bend in half before they broke. So this is really cool stuff. I forgot. We should open the back and show you the thing. I put my new Wolfbox camera up there. We'll see if it stays there and doesn't move like the other one did at time. We'll see. I built a table in the back door with these dumb hinges. Kind of works. It's not terrible. It's also not flat, but it's not terrible. And then I filled the bottom of these doors with spray foam. Okay. White cracker. Great. My piece of junk with 230,000 miles on it that I drive all over there. But anyway, it's a piece of junk. Yeah, so I filled the bottom of those with foam. I kind of help with sound deadening. Pretty awesome. Everything else is sound deadened. I did put the carpet back in here. I cut it the 12 inches back and then put it back in. And then I sound deadened everything else. So, like, there's all kinds of foam everywhere. The ceiling doesn't have anything from the factory. And, yeah. Well, sure, most of the windows are glass. Yeah, those windows are glass. And all in the front and the back one, sure. So, yeah, let's see. What else you want to see, Giggity? Coil swap. So, it's got coil springs in there. That's not factory for an Excursion. And then 4-link from PMF. Boat side / rock slider / whatever. The other car is a LJ. Is this. So, open your Excursion door, you'll see the difference. This seal, I cut basically right at it, and then I welded the steel right into there. And yeah, flat truther, totally. Jeeps are the worst. The 4-liter engine's definitely one of the worst motors ever built. Really terrible. And yeah, that's what the rock slider looks like. And then I had to cut the bottom of the door off and flatten that. So yeah. Well, I call it a boat side. People get mad at me. But like you know how your Excursion has a whole panel that goes straight down right here, and so I cut that off. So it's kind of like taking the side of it up. Technically, they're supposed to be shaped like a boat, but these ones aren't. So they're just like rock sliders that I welded into the body. A, B, and C pillar they're welded in, and then I flat capped the bottom of the door. So if you go look at yours, you'll see what I'm talking about. I got, an inch right here below the plastic. You've got like 5 inches. So, or 7 inches or something. It's a lot. It's a big difference. So, yeah. Welder Up says, did I bypass the transmission cooler? 800 times. Yeah, it's already bypassed. It has the 6-liter cooler in it, and it's not bypassed, but the 6-liter cooler, I bypassed the one in the radiator. I don't know how that would have did you. Welder Up, stop asking the same question. I bypassed the one in the radiator. It has a 6-liter transmission cooler because it needs it, and the transmission runs at 140 going down the freeway. So it's got 30,000 miles on it this way. You cannot bypass the transmission cooler. You will overheat the transmission. It's not, you can't do that fully. You can bypass the one in the radiator. That's fine. So, but you can't bypass the transmission cooler altogether. That's not good information to spread because you can't do that. Yeah, so there's two different transmission coolers on these V10s and 7.3s. There's one that's inside the radiator that 7.3s have. Every Excursion, most vehicles have a transmission cooler that's inside the radiator. And then there's a transmission cooler that's down in here between the AC condenser and the radiator, and that is an external one. The factory one is like 50 or 13 row. The 6-liter one is like 52 row, so it doubles it up. So what I did is I took it out and I took it away from the one in the radiator and put it into the 6-liter one in the bigger. So yeah. This is the engine bay. Right now it's all torn apart. A bunch of wiring is screwed up over there because I have all this stuff out. Grayson Camo, can you send me a link to that fuse thing that he got you? I forgot what that was called. Aviation Squawk. Let's talk about transmission coolers in just a second. But yeah, there's the engine bay. This thing has JBA headers on it. Can't even hardly see them down in there. They're down in there. That was a nightmare of a job. And other than that, it's just a V10. I tried to keep it as stock as possible. That's the idea when you build an off-road truck, because engineers spend a lot of time and money building something pretty reliable, and I'm not going to mess that up and swap it. You need to do the cooler upgrade. I'll tell you about it in a second. We're talking about transmission coolers. But yeah, PRP seats in the front. These are both heated and got lumbar support. This is the daily driver PRP, and it is awesome. So yeah, it's just got a junky Amazon radio that does the things that you think you want it to do. And then a Wolfbox mirror. Wolfbox makes a really good thing. I would turn some things on, but literally, like I said, there's no power to this truck. So it's completely dead. So these end bulbs light up too, and you can't even see that right now. It's really, really dumb. Yeah, I know, Grayson Camo, but send me the link. Text it to me. I want to be able to find it again on Amazon so I can buy some, because I want to put it, I'm going to use one of the cables that's a little long for my my mic tuning. And then, yeah. It is just a really, isn't it a good value, man? It's awesome. Wait, isn't it Justin Giggity? Wait, did I get it? Flat Truther, yeah, man, everything comes from Amazon. Flat Truther, if you are an Excursion guy, you should follow me on Amazon. If you type in Geeks 4x4, you can follow my, whole thing. So, got it. I got him. Grayson Camo. His name's Justin. I got him. Okay, yeah, that was on the live. I was like, wait a second. I got it. Oh, geez, I'm just ripping this chair. Okay, let's talk about the transmission cooler, because somebody came in pretty wild about it. Welder up. He's talking about bypassing the transmission cooler that is in the radiator. It's not something that is going to really mess things up. I guess if it were to rot through and you got coolant in it somehow, that would not be good for your transmission, obviously. But what I did was, yeah, he really wanted me to talk about the transmission cooler, so I'm just going to go in here and talk about it. I made a whole video on it, has all the links to the parts and everything. And so if you do want to do the transmission cooler upgrade for these trucks, I did a whole video on how to do it. It's going to be the same for 7.3 and V10 and a 5.4. Actually, if you want to upgrade your 5.4 one too, I believe it will be the same for you guys as well. Super simple. It's like $200 for the Dorman cooler. And before I did that, I was climbing hills, and I haven't climbed the same hills in the same situation since then, but I was seeing very easily Thanks, Moot. I was seeing very easily that I was getting to like 235 when I first built this truck on 40s without gears, without all this stuff. I was seeing 235 degrees, and that's way too hot. So I started using two-wheel drive low, climbing these hills. It's on the Washington backcountry. So I would just put the transfer case in low and not lock the hubs in. And so anyway, I put in the 6-liter cooler. When I did the 6-liter cooler, what the way that Ford has it routed from the factory, they've got a transmission cooler on these trucks. It's probably like, no joke, this big. And it runs, imagine my finger is the line. It runs through the radiator, out the driver's side, around the front to the little cooler, okay? When I took it out and changed it, I just ran everything straight through the cooler. So, through the external cooler. So what I did is I took and just bypassed the one in the radiator, obviously. So yeah. Yeah, well, they're up. That's not bueno. If you got stuff mixing, that's definitely never good. Of the R. I don't know what that is, Roblox. Flat Truther, love it. Jesus is the only way, man. Roblox, the Excursion? You mean the Excursion? Yes, I'm a big fan of the Excursion. Yeah, Robux. I don't know if I haven't gotten to that yet, but this is the Ford Excursion channel. So I'm kind of the Ford Excursion guy on this here internet. So yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan of the Excursion. Hey, guys, we hit 20 likes, 20 thumbs up. That's awesome. If I could keep getting those, I would just love that. If you have not hit the thumbs up button, would super appreciate that. Giggity, how did I do with my tour? I do okay? Is that an okay tour? Hit me up, Giggity. Let me know what you think. I got you, Roblox. You're good. Yeah, it's like I can't... I wonder if in studio... Trying to play with this a little bit. Yeah, that's not good. You definitely don't want your... If you have any concern about your radiator leaking out. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. I'm just playing with the settings on my online thing, and oh, it looks like I can end the poll. Roblox, I sure might go live during the event. I don't really know. Brian Toll, I'm sorry, I missed your comment. This one is a V10. There's a 7.3 around here as well, but this one right behind me, it's a V10. Yeah, see, I still can't, like, do anything. Super interesting. Yeah, that's awesome, Welderup. Glad that Excursion has somebody to take care of it like yourself. Unfortunately, these trucks are now 20 years old, so they need the love. They need the constant support and constant addition of good things. So it's really funny. Yeah. Welderup, what engine does he have? Or what engine are you asking about? The problem is there's 4 different motors, so the reliability answer is very different. Roblox. It is. It's maybe one of the best trucks ever built, I think. Yeah, the Ford Excursion is just good. Plain good. Built on an F-250 chassis, so it's a complete pickup truck underneath it. And, but you can haul it to your friends and tow your house. So it's pretty fun. Pretty good vehicles. Yeah, I can't understand. I can like it myself. Oh, funny. Join. Oh, well, that's my... Oh, yeah. I'm sure the Excursions in Havasu just happened, man. Got to get a little flyer together so you guys can put it on all the windows. See if they want to drive their trucks to somewhere cool. Or if they're, like, on their way home driving their Excursions. Who knows? Everybody needs an Excursion. I'm telling you. So, yeah. Giggity, where you at? Haven't heard a thing from you. Did the whole tour for you. You were the one asking. Now he's gone. So sad. So sad to be all alone in the world. Computer's existing, though. Analytics. Oh, guys, I figured this out. Can I make a thing? Got fully in. I've been playing with this whole thing, guys, the whole time. Trying to figure out how to get where I can go back in and do goals and stuff in this chat while I'm live on my phone, because obviously, as we have seen, we have proven today that that we definitely want to do live streaming on the phone. So I know that that's weird for some of you people. But I'm super grateful for you guys. I'm also grateful you're hanging out while I'm just screwing around trying to figure out stuff. I literally don't understand why my settings won't allow me to start. I wonder if this is why. Yeah, well, there's that. Maybe. I don't know, Roblox. We'll see. The cool thing about the computer is that I can actually set up a monetization goal and have you guys all compete and donate to it. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like I can do that, even if I come over from... Adrian Gross says he needs more followers. Adrian, or Aldrian, hey, tell us about your channel. Let's see if I can get you some followers, man. Bring it on over. Let's see it. Let's hear it. Panamanian Trump is looking to buy an 04 Excursion with a 6-liter Power Stroke. Panamanian, do you know about that 6-liter? Competitions are really fun. I know, they're really fun. I love it. I'm glad that we got to do that today. That was a good time. And, yeah. Brian Toll says he has a 7.3 Power Stroke with 2-wheel drive. Just did LEDs inside and out. Did a block heater oil cooler overhaul for extra fun. I installed a Quadzilla Archnoid 8-position chip with a muffler, delete, and intake. Oh, very cool. Very cool. I have not heard of that Quadzilla chip. Most people run the PHP Hydra, myself included. I really like my Hydra, and I really like the tunes that AA Design Tuning creates. So I don't know if you can write tunes for your tuner, but if you were interested in some different tunes, A.A Design Tuning, I believe, on Instagram, is an extremely good tuner. He's out of Spokane, Washington, and his tunes are so clean comparatively to the ones I was running from Gearstar, I forget. They were blowing black soot everywhere. So I get like a whole mile per gallon better basically on his tunes, and transmission feels better, all the stuff. So yeah, thanks Grayson Camo. There's a link to AA Design Tuning. Asking if he does that. So ooh, Panamerican Trump. That sounds like a 6-liter that I would buy if I had the money. That's the biggest problem with 6-liter, right? Is what do you know about it? And they can be really good engines, especially if you got all the receipts and you can see all that proof and everything. It sounds like somebody spent a lot of money on that engine, and hopefully they don't want it all back so that you can get it for a good deal. But yeah, that's super cool, and I would definitely not be too concerned about buying one as long as it had all the receipts and everything. So they still have their things, as all vehicles do, right? So wow, 30 is expensive, but if it's completely rust-free, now to the actual Excursion part of it, if it's completely rust-free, completely clean and straight, the interior's in pretty good shape, and it doesn't have tons of miles on it, then I think it's worth it. If it's missing a couple of those things, I think the price needs to come down. So I'm gonna always be honest with all you guys, but if that's what you want to pay for it and you feel good about it, then that's great. But that would be my 2 cents. I'd like to see the price a little lower if some of those things are not there. Don Gill says bulletproof it. Don, if you read up a tiny bit, it's got an Asheville engine and a fully bulletproofed. Asheville engine's fully it's one of the 6-liter bulletproof liters. So that should be good. I just still don't know that it's worth 30. You can buy a really low mileage 7.3 for 30. But 7.3 is not going to have 600 horsepower. They're not. There's not. 6 liters faster. It's got a better transmission. It's got all this stuff. So you're right around there. You gotta decide what you want to spend. That's always the problem, right? Roblox, I have been live on the phone for 78 minutes. So we're at 712 views. And yeah. Yeah, Panamanian Trump, you're right around the right price. I would still want it to be a little less because it's a 20-year-old vehicle, but sounds like somebody spent 15 grand, 20 grand rebuilding that engine and transmission and everything, and so you might be right around there. So yeah, 700 views versus the 24 we had on the computer live Roblox. So yeah, but the computer guys, you guys all donated more on the computer, so I don't know. Yeah, views are going up as we watch it, so pretty great. But glad to have you guys in here chatting it up. I love it. Keep the chat going. What other questions do we have about excursions? Panamerican Trump, buy that thing. Come to the excursion event in Maris Adventure Park, April 9th through the 12th, 2026, and show that thing off. Let's see that thing. Yeah, that makes sense. and the powertrain hopefully doesn't have very many miles on it. And yeah, and if you redid the interior too, you spent another 10 there, or 5. And so I think you're good. You're not bad. Good tools for the V10. John Gilly, tell me about what you're trying to work on that you want to. What do you want a tool for? The only tools that I carry that are V10 specific. Yeah, Panamerican Trump. I think you're good, buddy. No, giggity. It's got to land in my lap. That's awesome, Viper. But yeah, Don, tell me what you're trying to work on. I was going to tell you what I carry for my V10 tools. I carry, so a lot of the auto parts stores make these new, tunes, like Tunes is tunes, not Toon. But yeah, I'm actually going to work with my buddy at AA Design Tuning, and we're going to create some tunes for the V10. So I got to buy the Hydra and get him to start playing with it. But that's next. I got to put together my battery cable system first. I got some work to do still at that side of my life. And as soon as that gets done, then I will consider driving it over and hanging out with him. And then he wants to write some tunes for the V10. 5-star, I think, is the only one that does it. 5-star tuning. And the cool thing about the V10 is that you can actually buy a Hydra for the V10. So, pretty cool. Yeah, if you buy a Hydra, you can put 15 different tunes on it. So, we're going to do some cool stuff with tunes. So, that's next. That's when more people donate. Easy peasy. Grayson Camo is loading the links up right now. So let's talk about the first one that they just put in. Skyjacker Suspension. They are a sponsor of mine, but not only just a sponsor that I, try and sell parts for, but they are a sponsor that I use the heck out of, and I use them in a ton of different ways. They make what I think is the best riding set of shocks for an Excursion, which is the Skyjacker Black Max shocks, and they're cheap. Like, the whole set is like $2.25 or something. It's not that expensive. But you can get it even cheaper when you use my code Geeks4x410. You get 10% off of those shocks and get them for right around $200, I think is what it ends up being. And they're awesome. So if you're tired of riding like you're on a buckboard horse, with your Rockstein shocks, you should grab some Skyjackers. Black Maxes. They're awesome. It is some really good suspension, Robux. 100%. Skyjacker makes some awesome parts. And if you have, almost any vehicle, any like truck or bigger SUV, they've got it. A Cybertruck? Smooth operator? What? Why would it look like a Cybertruck? There's a 40-inch tire back there. You couldn't fit that on a Cybertruck. There's a Ford Excursion. It even says it right there. Yeah. Al Cantu, Jesus loves you, man. Thanks for hanging. Yeah. Thanks, Smooth Operator. Thanks for hanging. It's a fun truck, man. You found the Ford Excursion guy on the old internet, and got a whole channel with Ford Excursion content and building this truck. This one's actually bobbed. It's the only bobbed Excursion in the world, I think. And it is it's a lot of fun. I built it to go off-road, and it drives up stuff and has a lot of fun. And that's what it does. It's a great truck. Yeah. Fun to watch myself, I don't know, 3 seconds later in my other one, because I have the computer up watching the rest of it. But yeah, guys, that's what we got for today. We're gonna let's go through the rest of those links to Grayson Camo. Let's see, they got Amazon shop. So if you guys shop on Amazon and you want to help support me, if you would go like through my store or just like go to my idea list and buy something off the list or something like that, I think I get some commission stuff. But anyway, if you search on Amazon Geeks 4x4, you should say shop. You should see shop the Geeks 4x4 store. You'll find some merch on there. I've got an idea list with Geeks 4x4 merch. You can buy merch of this awesome bobbed excursion, and you can, do all the stuff. So it would just be awesome if you would consider on Amazon going to the Geeks 4x4 store, buying through my idea list, doing all that. None of that stuff costs you a dime. Well, it doesn't cost you any more money than you would already be spending on Amazon. But I do make a small percentage when you buy through my store and stuff on Amazon. Also, just so you know, everything that I've done a video on, everything that I have put in idea lists, either I have used or somebody has sent to me after they used it and said it worked. I'm not going to be out here suggesting things in my Amazon store that I haven't tried or somebody that I know and trust hasn't tried. Because we can get some junky parts on Amazon, and I don't want to suggest any of that stuff to you guys. And if the part fails me, I take it off the list. It's gone. So, yeah, it's important to me that I, give you guys good advice as we are making all the videos and stuff like that on Amazon. So if you just search Amazon for Geeks 4x4, you'll see shop the Geeks 4x4 store, and hopefully you can go shop the Geeks 4x4 store. Other than that, I think we're going to call it quits for the day, unless we got any last-minute questions about the Ford Excursion event, about my bobbed excursion, about 7.3 excursion, any tips or tricks you just have quick questions on, hit me up in the comments. I will stay live for another minute or two, and yeah, give us in there. Crazy Cam was also sending my link tree, but I kind of stopped using the link tree that much. I'm more interested in having you guys check out the Stan store. So if you just copy and paste what I put in there right there, stan.store/geeks4x4, go check that out. We've got an awesome community up there, which, Giggity, didn't you go and join and then you didn't post anything all week? You're supposed to post. Post questions, man. But anyway, need you guys to come post. We're gonna make that thing awesome. Have a great community of excursion people. We're talking about swapping one right now. That's the big chat right now. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So anyway, I super appreciate all of you guys for coming on, staying on, asking questions, commenting, doing all the stuff. And I think that I'm going to call this quits, unless we got anything else to add. Roblox, thank you for hanging out. I know you're not an excursion guy. I'm glad I was entertaining enough for you to hang out. Peace out. The excursion event is April 9th through the 12th. Come and hang out with me. Come and hang out with my friends. Come and hang out with other excursion owners. It's going to be an epic time. See y'all later. Buy one, Roblox. Bye.